Welcome back to Summit Sunrise. I'm here with Len, and we have some exciting events that are happening here in Summit County this week that you don't want to miss out on. Now, first of all, Len, tell me a little bit about about what you are talking about this morning, who you're representing, and what's going on.
Okay, I'm the artistic director for Summit Music and Arts.
Okay, so
Excuse me,
Music
it's
and
early in the
Arts.
morning.
And what exactly is that?
Summit Music and Arts is a relatively new non-profit organization in Summit County. We're based out of Lorden Mountains Lutheran Church, and we sponsor a winter and spring music series. This year, 9 or 10 concerts during that series. Some are co-sponsored with the Breckenridge Music Festival.
Okay.
One yesterday, just yesterday, was co-sponsored with the BMF, and we're really pleased to have that sort of association with them.
Now Summit Music and Arts is kind of interesting. I know that you guys, again, you're pretty new, but it was kind of an idea that I think is born like a lot are, that it was kind of out of necessity here in Summit County. And why did you feel like it was necessary to have this available to people?
Well, there's some wonderful organizations here that have summer programs.
Right.
I mean, obviously BMF and NRO. And the Summit Music and Arts look to offer some concerts and other opportunities during that sort of winter season and the spring season and the mud season. And our concerts are really, really well attended. So that, to me, justifies, you know, the reason for us doing it in the first place.
Right.
And obviously there is that need, and we get very well supported from people throughout the county.
Yeah.
Not just in Dillon, not just in the Silverthorne side of the lake. So.
But people are looking for a great live music opportunity. And
exactly.
So you have a couple concerts this week.
Right.
So let's talk about it. What's going on?
On Friday, Jim Kreshak, who's a wonderful young tenor, and I are doing a concert at Lord of the Mountains at 7:30. Now, this is to benefit the Continental Divide Land Trust. Mm-hmm. And it's a wonderful program that Jim has put together. It's, if you like, the story of American folk song, everything Charles Ives and Stephen Foster and right through to the present day. And it's a wonderful, wonderful program. I mean, everything from Gina with the Light Brown Hair and Battle Hymn of the Republic and Oh Susanna and all sorts of things.
Wow.
But it's just one of those really appealing concerts, and Jim actually goes off to Glyndebourne, which is a premier opera company in the United Kingdom this summer. So it's wonderful that he's here in Summit County before he leaves for the UK. So that's on Friday at 7:30.
Okay. Friday at 7:30. And so for getting tickets for that, how do people do that?
You can call 970-468-6809 or go to the Continental Divide Land Trust website, which is cdlt.org.
Okay. Or can you get them at the door?
You can definitely get them at the door, yes.
So Friday at 7:30.
I think doors open at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
On Friday evening, yes.
And then Saturday is what?
No, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Saturday is a break. Sunday is then what?
You'll get a day off on Saturday. On Sunday, we're back to the Summit Music and Arts winter series, and the Russian pianist-composer Ivan Sokolov is back in Summit County. He was here about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And presenting a concert, a chamber concert of his own music. This chap is just phenomenal. I mean, it's just, to us, such a joy to have people of such sort of international repute, you know, working with us and performing for us. And his concert a couple of years ago was just phenomenal. And he's bringing 3 string players with him, violinist, viola, cello. So we're doing some chamber music this Sunday, and that's at 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. So we're really excited about that.
Great way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
It is. It's a good time for a concert. You know, it's and our concerts have been ordinarily around 4 o'clock for these. It's our 3rd season now.
Right.
And people are getting used to that time, and then go out for dinner afterwards.
Right.
And,
Good excuse to go.
And they're off the slopes by 4 o'clock too. So
of course, exactly.
So
skiing in the day, little afternoon music. It's perfect.
Exactly. Yeah, it's great.
And so for tickets for that, how do people?
Okay, you can go to summitmusicandarts.org. Again, you could call 970-468-6809, which is the Lord of the Mountains telephone number. Yeah, the phone number there. So. And then, of course, tickets are available at the door as well.
Okay, so Friday at 7:30 and Sunday at 4
o'clock. Yeah.
Okay, now I also have to ask you a little bit about this, Len. What is this about you and Mike Tyson? What?
That was last year. Mike decided to do a one-man show. and I got a call to help him out as his music director and his keyboard player and pianist.
Oh my gosh.
And so we had a really wonderful time, actually. We worked together on a show in Vegas. It was at the MGM last April.
Oh my goodness.
And just a joy to work with, you know.
Really?
I mean, he is such a legend in his own time, and yet, and of course, there's so many stories. And he was quite open about everything he'd done, and admitted, well, I didn't always do the right thing, and this was his opportunity, if you like, to put the world to rights and say, I did this, and I'm sorry for this, and I ask forgiveness. But we just did this incredible show, a lot of music. I was playing piano for him, and we just had this wonderful banter going on. and of course, the place was full. We sold out 6 nights, and of course, he's actually gone on to do a show now with Spike Lee.
Oh,
and it's essentially the same show, but there's no music. So I guess I'm out of work for a while.
I never would have guessed when, you know, that you wouldn't, you know, see Len walking down the street and like, yes, partnership with Mike Tyson, for sure, these two.
I was always very polite to him, okay.
That's incredible. And so, and then your day job, when you're not helping out with the Summit Music and Arts, what are you up to, Len?
Oh, well, I'm a professional arranger, and I've got a show actually opening in Pasadena this week. It's called One Night with Janis Joplin. It's a show I've been working with the Joplin estate for nearly 3 years now. And that opened in Portland about 2 years ago, ran in Cleveland and Washington, D.C. last year. And this year we've got 5 or 6 different cities we're visiting. I don't actually have to be there, which is good, because
wow.
I arranged all the music, so they have the music,
so
and I'm sort of the original musical director for that show. And so that's going on, and it's great. I'll probably pop out to see that show a couple of times. And then my other day job, of course, is my work locally as the director of music and organist, pianist at Lord of the Mountains. I've been here nearly 5 years, and just love it.
Oh
just
my
love
gosh.
it. Met a lot of people in the county. Everyone's been just so gracious, and just so thrilled to be here.
Well, we're definitely excited to have you here and part of the community, and also definitely thankful for letting us know all about the great events coming up this weekend. So again, for more information about Summit Music and Arts and the concerts you guys have coming up, and to kind of keep tabs on you as well, and maybe more of your Mike Tyson work, how do people find out more?
Again, we can go to summitmusicandarts.org. We could go to lenrhodes.com, lenrhodes.com, lenrhodes.com. 468-6809 is the Lord of the Mountains number, and I can always be reached there.
All right. So don't forget, coming up this Friday at 7:30 and Sunday at 4, 2 great opportunities for live music here in Summit County. Len, thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more Summit Sunrise, so don't go away.